Now, how many of you have been selling for as long as a year? Can I see your hand? All right. How many of you still got all of the money that you've earned in the last 12 months? Can I see your hands? Okay, let me ask you a question. How many of you got clients or customers whom you sold a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago that are still using and enjoying the benefits of what you sold to them all those years ago? Can I see your hand? Now, the next question is the critical one. How many of you believe that the customer was the biggest winner in the transaction? All right, then if that is the case, is the sales process something you do to somebody, or is it something you do for somebody? Now, when you understand that, you're in position to begin to close the sale. I was changing planes, had a little extra time, looked down at my shoes, realized I needed a shoe shine. Walked into the shine stand, young man escorted me to my seat. He made the change for his previous customer. I had a chance to look at the prices of the shoe shine. 75 cents, this was about 12 years ago. 75 cents was the regular shine, $1 was the wax shine, and $2 was the spit shine. Well, I figured I'd get the regular shine for 75 cents, tip the guy a quarter, and I'd be on my way. He came to me, and incidentally, I called this the shame close. He came to me, and he said, "Which one?" I said, "Regular." Now, you're talking about voice inflection. The young man backed up and said, "Regular." Well, I knew right then I was in for an unusual shoe shine, but I wasn't about to let that guy get the best of me, so I said, "Yeah, you guys do such a marvelous job here. I know it's going to be fabulous, and I'll be on my way." Well, the guy didn't say a thing, didn't even grunt. He just started putting the saddle soap on my shoes, and he started cleaning them. And as he did, he said, "Man, these are really nice shoes." He said, "What kind are they?" He was just popping away, and all of a sudden he backed away, and he looked me right in the eye, and he said, "You know, this seemed like a shame. Man will spend over $100 on a pair of shoes, spend several $100s to get a nice suit of clothes. And all he's trying to do is look nice. Then he won't spend another $1 to get the best shine in the whole world." I said, "Spit on him, man, spit on him." Now, as you look at these, I'm going to go through a series of questions. Some are alternative choice closes. Some of them are just question closes, and some are the assumptive close. But notice some of these. If this were the only feature this machine had, it would be well worth owning, wouldn't it? Closing. When we install this equipment, would you like for me to demonstrate the major features again? Assuming. Would you like for me to mark this one sold while we check on the most agreeable terms to finance it for you? Another close. Do you need to consult with anyone else before you place the order? Is the purchase order issued from this department? Would you like to have your own bank finance this, or would you like for us to work out the financial arrangements? Since the item is in short supply, would you be willing to wait for 3 weeks for delivery? Would you want to make a large deposit so the monthly deposits are smaller, or would you prefer a minimum deposit and slightly larger monthly deposits? Would you prefer this in green, or does the red appeal to you most? Again, I challenge you, use your imagination. Think of your products and services, and in your quiet thinking time, think it through. And as you brainstorm, come up with other questions. Think in terms of, how can I use this, adapt it, adjust it to fit my particular goods, products, or services? How can I use this to fit my situation? I'd like for you to please understand this. Every close won't work for everybody selling everything. Your experience, your judgment, and your common sense will be the determining factors.